Aloha and welcome to the 10th Annual Hawaii Pacific University Capstone Symposium 2022. This is session 3B, May 7-4. My name is Kim May, and I'm studying International Studies at Hawaii Pacific University. My presentation presented in this capstone is about the power competition between the United States and China in the development and infrastructure. My literature review covers reports and research concentrating on China's Belt and Road Initiative, known as the BRI. These reviews show that the connections of the era of power competition to infrastructure and information about the BRI, how the infrastructure relates to foreign policy, and touches on research on how developing countries' populations view the United States versus China. And finally, a power competition reflections and answers to my research question. My theory discuss how foreign direct investments, FDI, is used to gain influence and power. My hypothesis discusses the power struggle for influence using the FDI. Indirect variable, Belt and Road Initiative, and my direct variable is the combined information from 3 different databases. This is a world map of countries that are signed up to participate in the BRI, which China is financing. These countries are outlined in blue and China is in red. This is a visual on how massive the project China has undertaken and possibly have influence they will be able to project throughout the world. My research question and design is on the quantitative and qualitative side. For my research question is about the impact of improving transport connectivity and the economic growth that is the result of that. The research design, the quantitative and qualitative, I have here the top 8 countries receiving money from the BRI. So basically from China will be the most. This data has been collected from 3 data sources combined to make this chart. The years are from the 2019 to 2020, and as you can see, China is outpacing the US in the billions. My conclusion is that the BRI itself is an amazing economic and strategic corridor into many developing countries. It gives the opportunity for these countries to connect economically and integrate with China, which has a better chance to have influence and win competition on the sourcing of goods, services, and capital. But most importantly, I think, is that their propaganda will be accepted and have influence on the population. The United States and China and the G7 all have different political and economic ideologies, and since China is contributing so much more than the United States and the G7, it will be China, from my research, that points to being the victor in the power struggle, and this influence follows the connection between foreign policy and international infrastructure policy. China is very aggressive, investing not just at home, but internationally, gaining construction experience and a reputation, while the United States has just recently started the process to invest in crumbling infrastructure at home, but also still favoring World War II allies and countries that share the same political ideology as the US, leaving the rest of the world to be influenced and integrated into the policies and propaganda of China. For my future research, I would be very interested in if China can and will accomplish finishing the BRI. Thank you very much for your time and consideration, And once again, this is session 3B, May 7-4. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And thank you for helping out and presenting and putting together this symposium. Mahalo and have